Welcome back to another Onshape tutorial. Today we'll do number 10 for a circular pattern. This time you don't have a part file to open up, so you will need to create this object here. It has an overall diameter of 6. This feature here has a diameter of 2 and it has a thickness of 0.5. So we'll come over to Onshape. We'll start a sketch on the front surface, changing the orientation to the front view and creating a circle with a diameter of 6. I'll then add another circle with a diameter of 2, and then we'll finish that sketch. I'm going to zoom out and rotate so I can see everything, and we'll extrude this shape for a distance of 0.5, making sure that it did remove the center, like this. We're then going to place a point on this front surface to drill a hole, and then we'll use that hole to create the pattern around. So I'm going to start a sketch here on the front. I'm then going to add in a point, making it vertically aligned with this right there. And then I will dimension this to be 2. Make sure this point here and this center point are vertically aligned. If you need to add a vertical constraint, you can do that, and then click your green check to finish the sketch. I'm then going to drill a hole using this point. We want it to be a simple hole that goes all the way through with a diameter of 0.75. Click your green check and it should look something like this. We're then going to use this hole to create a circular pattern. We want there to be 6 holes in total whenever we're finished. So we will click circular pattern. If you don't have this here, you can find it underneath the linear pattern option. So if yours looks like this, just click the drop down box and then choose circular pattern. We want to choose the hole. It may be a little difficult to click on it, or at least mine was. And you want your axis to be any of these circular. You really can use any edge, but since we don't have a work axis, you'll have to find an alternative. So something like this, and then I'll go back and it should populate. There we go. So if you just click around, it will eventually work. And then you want your angle to be 360, meaning we want it to go all the way around. If you only wanted it to go halfway, you could change it to 180. But we do want it to see the difference, but we do want it to be 360. And then we want 6 holes in total, including the original one. So change that number to 6. You'll see it looks like this, and then click your green check. If you ever need to go back and edit anything, you can always double click here. And as you can see, mine didn't remove the holes, it just kind of filled them in. So I'm going to choose remove instead. That didn't work. Now, if yours does the same thing, it's because we didn't choose the correct circular pattern. So again, if you need to go back and edit something, you can double click here. And notice we are under part pattern, not a feature. So if you change that to a feature, you should then be able to select just the hole, and then the axis selects itself, and then click your green check, and now you have a successful pattern there. So if yours didn't work the first time either, it is simply because we didn't change this option here to feature pattern instead of part. Once you get that one there, once you get the pattern there and completed, you can click your blue share button and insert your link into the assignment.